Did you know that 75% of people who rely solely on traditional cardio for weight loss end up disappointed? Today we're diving deep into the worst cardio routines for fat loss. I'll expose the top mistakes that are holding back your progress and reveal surprising facts that will transform your approach to getting fit, but more importantly, getting lean. I'm Lewis. I've been a personal trainer for nearly 10 years, working with over 1,000 clients. For my online coaching, I ensure CEOs and entrepreneurs grow their business by optimizing health and performance without the time sacrifices, restrictive diet, or missing out on precious family time. And on YouTube, I help you understand the key fundamentals to do it all by yourself. For the first 5 years of my training, my life revolved around one goal: building muscle. As a personal trainer, I dedicated myself to the art and science of muscle growth, believing that cardio was a bit unnecessary and addition to my training routine. I was convinced that my focus on strength training alone was all that I needed. Unexpected event made me question everything I thought I knew about being fit. One weekend, my friends invited me to play a game of five-a-side football. I was pretty excited. This was a chance to showcase my fitness outside the gym and relive my youth a little bit of playing football every day of the week, which, of course, as most people do in the UK, we want to be a footballer when we grow up. So when the game started, I felt pretty confident, ready to dominate the field. But within just 5 minutes, a harsh reality hit. I was gasping for breath, struggling to keep up with the pace of the game, and my friends, some of whom I'd considered less fit than myself, were easily outperforming me in terms of fitness. I was a little bit embarrassed, I'm not going to lie. There I was, a supposed personal trainer, supposed to epitomise fitness and have a good fitness level, yet I couldn't handle a casual game of football without feeling winded and knackered. It was a little bit of a wake-up call. It made me realise that fitness isn't just about muscle mass and strength. Cardiovascular health plays, as most of us know, a critical role too. So determined to change this gap in my fitness, I delved into the research a little bit. My goal was clear. I needed to integrate cardio into my routine in a way that would enhance my fat loss and cardio and cardiovascular endurance without sacrificing the hard-earned muscle I had built over the past few years. I ended up designing a balanced workout plan. I started with low-impact cardio exercises like zone 2 running and cycling, gradually incorporating them into my weekly routine. I paid careful attention to timing. I found that performing these cardio sessions on days separate from my strength training was most effective. This approach allowed me to maintain muscle mass while improving my cardiovascular endurance. Additionally, I explored high-intensity interval training, otherwise known as HIIT, and HIIT sessions, despite their intensity, were shorter and fit into my schedule pretty well. They offered the dual benefit of expending calories and enhancing cardiovascular health without the muscle loss often associated with prolonged cardio workouts. And the main reason for that is because people burn a lot of calories and don't eat back enough. So nutrition played a pivotal role too, of course. I tweaked my diet to ensure I was fueling my body adequately for both strength and cardiovascular training. This meant a careful balance of proteins, carbs, and fats, alongside an increased intake of water and electrolytes as well. Not only did my cardio health improve significantly, I also noticed a positive change in my body composition. My energy levels during workouts soared and I felt more agile both in the gym and when I was playing football with my friends too. So it's a common belief that cardio is the ultimate key to shedding pounds and dropping fat. But what if I told you that doing cardio the wrong way might be holding your fat loss journey back too? Recent studies revealed that cardio contributes only between 20 to 50% of the expected weight loss based on calorie burn. Well, why is that? Because most overlook the crucial role of your nutrition. Consider someone who was an avid runner who thought they could eat anything because of their daily 5-mile runs. Unfortunately, the weight didn't budge. The mistake here is pretty obvious to me. They're assuming that cardio negates poor dietary choices and a calorie deficit. It's essential to balance your cardio routine with a healthy diet to see real results. Also, have you ever noticed how the more you do cardio, the less effective it seems? That's because your body adapts, becoming more energy efficient, akin to a car that uses less fuel over time. This adaptation means fewer calories burned with the same amount of exercise. For example, as you drop body weight, you will naturally burn a lower number of calories. So what's the big mistake? Solely relying on cardio for weight loss without increasing the intensity or diversifying certain workouts. And what are the impacts on strength training with cardio as well? Research shows that while concurrent cardio and weight training don't affect strength gains in beginners, they can significantly impair strength in more experienced lifters. For example, I know someone who noticed a plateau in his strength gains when he ramped up his cardio sessions. My theory is that the excess calories expended during the cardio sessions led to putting him in a big calorie deficit, leading to a drop in body weight and therefore decreased strength. I know for a fact when I was training for the Edinburgh Marathon, I was running 5 to 6 days per week sometimes, even though I kept my calories high. Naturally, there were some weeks where I was still not eating enough and I was in a calorie deficit. Whenever I was doing my gym sessions, I felt weak. I just didn't feel like I had that extra push, especially on the last few reps of movements such as bench press or pull-ups, for example. So what's the key takeaway? Tailor your cardio routine to complement, not hinder, your strength training goals, especially if you're an advanced athlete with the goal of gaining muscle and losing fat. Now, with all that being said, let's go over some of the most common examples people do when implementing cardio to lose fat. So the first mistake is starting with the overestimation of cardio in comparison to diet. Many people prioritize long cardio sessions while overlooking their eating habits. Cardio exercises undoubtedly, as we all know, improve heart health and can assist in weight loss, but they are not a silver bullet. The National Weight Control Registry indicates that successful weight loss maintainers, both nutrition and exercise, not exercise alone. This is because only 20 to 30% of weight loss can be attributed to exercise. Again, for instance, someone who jogs every day but consumes high-calorie meals is unlikely to see significant weight loss despite the physical effort of the runs, unless they're tracking everything and they know exactly where the daily and weekly calories are. This imbalance highlights the importance of an approach to weight loss that combines exercise with nutrition, which is tracked. So the second mistake is the timing of the cardio sessions, which is another aspect where mistakes are commonly made. While consistent cardio can improve fitness and endurance, doing it at times that don't align with an individual's personal energy levels or lifestyle can reduce effectiveness. For example, a person who is more energetic in the evening might not benefit as much from a forced morning cardio routine. This misalignment can lead to reduced performance, lower calorie burn, and a decrease in motivation. Also, engaging in cardio activities like running or cycling late at night might disrupt sleep patterns, which are crucial for overall health and weight management. Mistake number 3 is that high intensity trap, particularly with high-intensity interval training, as I said earlier, otherwise known as HIIT. While HIIT is renowned for its time efficiency and effectiveness in burning calories quickly, it can lead to burnout, injury, and overtraining, if not balanced with adequate rest and recovery. This is particularly true for beginners or those not accustomed to such intense physical stress. This is why CrossFit gets a lot of stick as well, is because you're always doing stuff at time as fast as possible with quite technical movements as well. The risk of injury and burnout increases significantly with the frequency and intensity of HIIT sessions. Studies have shown that over 50% of individuals who start an intense workout regimen drop out within the first 6 months, often due to these reasons. Mistake number 4 is just excessive amounts of cardio, which is a prevalent issue. While regular cardio boosts cardio health and stamina, as we know, too much can lead to muscle loss, fatigue, and a plateau in fat loss achievements. This occurs because the body becomes more efficient at performing the same exercises, leading to fewer calories being burned over time. Again, for example, a long distance runner who focuses solely on running might experience muscle loss and a decrease in their resting metabolic rate, which is counterproductive for overall fitness and weight management. Research has indicated that athletes engaging in extreme amounts of exercise experience a 7% decrease in resting metabolic rate. Mistake number 5, lastly, the concept of fasted cardio. We all know that person who only does everything fasted, which involves doing cardio exercises on an empty stomach. Often first thing in the morning is a practice surrounded by a lot of myths. The theory is that this approach burns more fat as glycogen levels are low, forcing the body to utilize fat stores for energy. However, the effectiveness of fasted cardio for significant fat loss is not conclusively proven. It can lead to muscle breakdown and reduced performance, especially in intense workouts. Also, an individual engaging in fasted HIIT may not have the necessary energy, leading to a less effective workout and potential muscle loss, especially if in a calorie deficit. Studies on fasted cardio have shown mixed results, with some suggesting only a marginal difference in fat loss compared to fed cardio. So in other words, do it if you want to. In conclusion, understanding these common mistakes in cardio routines is crucial for anyone looking to lose fat effectively. A balanced approach, as we all know, combining appropriate exercises with a healthy nutrition routine and adequate recovery is essential for sustainable weight loss and overall fitness. With all my CEO and entrepreneurial clients, I follow my CEO Health and Performance Blueprint 5-step system, which combines all 5 key areas. So head to the link in the description to watch the short video of exactly how I use this with my clients to get amazing results. Or alternatively, if you're someone, whether you're a business owner or not, who would benefit from understanding in more detail your current health and performance, you can take the Health and Performance Scorecard completely free, linked in the description below, as well as my training programs to see if they are suitable for you and your goals if you're struggling with structure and accountability.